Hello everybody and welcome to Total War Warhammer. We're going to be playing through the Dwarf campaign this time around. We're going to be running both campaigns, both the Empire and the Dwarf campaigns simultaneously. So kind of the good guy factions, if you will. And then later on we'll start introducing the Vampire Counts and the Greenskins as well once we finish up either or of these campaigns. So much like last time, we have two faction leaders to choose from: Thorgrim Grudgebearer or Ungrim Iron Fist. I've already kind of made up my mind. We're going to be going with Thorgrim Grudgebearer just because he gets, I don't know, what I consider better units, I suppose. And he has better faction effects as well with the upkeep and construction costs. Let's go and start the campaign. And I will be silent.
The old world is a crucible of relentless war. It has ever been so. An era as long as the mountains are unyielding. But as the storms gather again, it presents a chance for the brave to bring about an age of reckoning. I come to the Dwarf High King as a herald of such times, and so I find myself at the King's right hand. My presence is timely, for dire news comes from the south. Greenskins flock to the banner of a cruel war boss. Now, my liege, Thorgrim Grudgebearer, leads a mighty throng from Karazakarak, smashing aside any foes that block our path. If Grudgebearer desires to return the Karaz Angkor to its former glory, then he must rid his lands of vile Greenskins. Those gathering within the shadows of Everpeak are a good start.
All right. So we got our introduction to the faction leader and pretty much like our starting quest as well. You'll see once we get to the campaign map exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get it loaded. Go on. You know you can do it. There we are. We're going to skip the tutorial aspects of it. So defeat an army belonging to the following faction battle: Bloody Spears. Hey, look at that. There's some people right there. Nashrak. Fair enough. Let's take a look. So our first battle, let's go ahead and fight it. Give you an introduction to the Dwarven units, at least the ones we have right now. So it looks like we have two Quarrelers, a Miner. Ooh. These are like the normal Dwarven warriors. Hammers, and then some artillery as well. The artillery is the most important part, of course. So let's grab our melee units and we'll put them out front like so.
For the ancestors! Select target!
I actually feel pretty good about that formation. Start the battle, and then artillery should open up pretty much immediately here. Let's see if we can get some good. Here we go. So we're gonna get a couple good shots out here. And they're all bunched up too. That makes it really easy for us. Are we gonna get any more? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we got a couple there. And then they should. They're now in range of our ranged units.
The high ground is yours, Commander. Be sure to use it to best
Oh, as a
advantage.
direct hit. Let's keep the grudge thrower on their ranged units. This should be pretty straightforward for us here. Their ranged units are going to hit us a couple times here just in the front, but that's okay. We're not too concerned about that. And let's go meet them. We pretty much just have a full-on battle right here. Hey, I want you to attack this guy right here. Alright, so we have them starting to waver a bit. Their artillery will keep firing at them. And I think we can even go into like debug mode and we can get real up in here. So you have the dwarven lines holding out. Our two champions going at it. These are our dwarf warriors right here. We have our miners on the flank here. And then our hammers, which are basically like our top tier unit here. And the orcs are gonna start the rout, which means we can bring these guys around. Kill orcs! The dwarves are funny, man. I love the dwarves. And then we should be able to surround their champion and hopefully take them down here. Our miners could probably use a little bit of help. Alright, so they're gonna reroute over there. It looks like they're shattered. And that's gonna be a victory. But as always, we want to make sure to take down their champion, first and foremost. Let's bring our miners back. Enemy lord is wounded, which means he is down. Let's end the battle. Perfect. So we got their lord down. That's the most important part. We did take some heavy losses here with our miner unit. They're not particularly good in that matchup, but we did enough. We basically shut down their entire ranged, all of their ranged units. 1 kill, 4 kills, it's nothing, man. Their hero's a little bit more effective than ours was, but that's okay. Let's go for the leadership bonus.
March!
Perfect.
The Groby maintain one of their slum camps beneath the pillars of Grunni.
So we're gonna have to recruit some units here in order to be any kind of effective. So let's go ahead, get these guys going. Let's take a peek over here. So we need to get, let's get our clan barracks going. And since it's our capital, the question becomes, do we just go for the artillery pieces here and forego trade for the moment? And I think that might be what we do here, actually. Let's go ahead, get our artillery pieces going. Let's go ahead and start on some technology. Income from settlements, that's not bad. Let's give ourselves a kind of an early game advantage there, and then let's take a look at diplomacy as well. Sort by attitude.
May be managed through diplomacy.
We don't have any trade options except for the Barak Varo, who we're already trading with. So we're good there. Let's go ahead and end the turn. After we do this, we want to get lightning strike. That's pretty much one of the best abilities you can realistically get, but I think we're good there. We'll get 3 more units of dwarf warriors and we'll be in a pretty good spot to continue the fight here. So our front line is pretty much all set up. They're probably still not going to have enough. Bunch of goblins, some orc boys. They're just shielded. That's not too bad. So they're going to have 10 units total.
Aye.
We have 10 units as well, though.
I ain't doing that.
And some of their units are already wounded.
And I'd
I think this is the perfect opportunity to run up on in here. Let's go ahead and fight this battle as well. Part of the reason I'm playing some of these early battles that I know we could probably just auto-resolve is I'm trying out new settings for my recording software. And I want to make sure that it's recording in good quality. So this should be 1080p and then 60 frames per second as well. Our miners, since they're a little bit weakened, are going to hang back. Our front line is going to be made up of dwarf warriors.
For the ancestors. Kill us.
Our hammers are still in pretty good. They have pretty good numbers to them still. 2 quarrelers there. Champion right in the middle. And then our grudge throwers as well. We don't have any units who can... Oh, we can vanguard deploy our miners actually. Might not be bad. Just set them off over here. Oh, why are they not hidden? Why are they not hidden? I feel like they should be hidden. There we go. That's not really gonna do too much for us, so we'll just leave them here. That's fine. Start the battle. And this is gonna be pretty soon. Oh, those were some good hits actually. So who do they have? Do they have any? They have a bunch of goblins, which I'm not particularly worried about. Let's make sure we have these guys ready. We just want to start peppering their ranged units as fast as we can. Oh gosh. They're already second guessing it. They're like, I don't know, man. This seems like a bad idea. Alright, the first volley might actually break them, depending on how much damage we can get in here. Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to break them immediately. Shaken. There we go. They shouldn't last too much longer. Shaken. Wavering. Get some going like this. Lord is under attack. That's perfectly fine. Kind of expected that, didn't we? We just want to make sure our 2 range units are kind of hanging back a bit. Let's work on finishing off the orc arrow boys. Let's start to move our miners around. And then we can attack this flank from behind, which should give them some morale issues here. This flank is still doing pretty good, actually. I don't really want you guys to be moving around, if at all possible. Let's finish this flank off just as quickly as we can. We don't need our hero running out all crazy. Yeah, these units here are starting to rout. And then this unit here will probably rout next.
It is a reckoning. Nothing could stop us.
We want to get our quarrelers out of there. They're not terrible melee fighters by any means, but they're also not great melee fighters by any means. I think bringing our champion over here is probably going to be one of the better options for us here. And just start collapsing. Oh, there we go. This is going to be... They're probably toast after this. So we're going to take some losses. That's for certain here. Alright. Change that up. We don't want to be... We don't want to be getting too crazy. Let's back these guys off. And then let's try to take their lord down. If we can take their lord down, they're pretty much toast. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Let's just make sure we get their lord down. And then we can pop in here. Where is their guy? There he is, right there in the middle of these dwarves, man. I don't think he's gonna make it out of there, personally. I think that's it. Yep, that's gonna be it. So we can end the battle here. I like that cinematic camera, man. That's pretty cool. So we did lose some. We didn't lose any whole units, though. And our dwarves held that line, too. They got a ton of kills out of there. Our hero got a bunch of kills, too. Their range units did absolutely nothing. That's not too surprising. Like, all the dwarf units are armored, so it's really hard to get those early kind of cheesy kills. Get some loot. We'll take it. And then we will simply occupy this territory. Silver Horn of Vengeance. 18% charge bonus? Well...
Your Dawi have been put to work fixing up the captured city, sir. Yet there are
perfect.
many
Let's take a
grudges
quick
still
peek
to
here.
settle.
And we're going to go straight into making a little bit of money for ourselves here. So we have one more.
Safe, while a single greenskin draws breath.
Yeah, that army's... That settlement's pretty weak, actually. Let's see if we can't...
Sure enough.
Let's get an even bigger line here. Thank you. That sounds good to me.
Gyrocopter scouts report of a greenskin migration heading northwards. Spies say they...
Alright, so we'll get a runesmith out of this battle. So we'll take over this province, then do the quest, the faction quest. Oh, let's give ourselves a... So chance of intercepting, not terrible. Construction cost -2. That's not... It's not terrible. Pure beard. I think I'd go with that one over anything else, honestly. Let's end the turn. Get our reinforcements going.
Let us begin.
Perfect. I want to get the gemstones in here too, actually. So our income is going up and up. Feeling pretty decent about that.
One rug.
When does this guy over here finish? Oh, it is finished. So
Retake
now...
the realms.
Whoa, global recruitment. Chill out.
I agree.
And that's probably going to be our starting army here for at least a little while. That's a pretty powerful army, actually. It's just a huge wall and then a bunch of ranged units. These hammers are pretty much some of the better units for a long time, actually. We should be able to take this.
Mark another grudge. Wipe out the trespassers.
Yeah. Again, we're gonna fight the battle. It seems a little bit cheesy, but I want to test the recording software, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1. It'll be an easy battle. Hopefully, we can get some good shots in here. Yeah, so the hammers are already armor piercing, so even if they do have armored units, which I think these 2 orc units here might be armored. Might be. Let's get you guys back. The dwarf warriors are just gonna hold this line right here. We have a couple weak spots, which is okay, because we can simply fit kind of our hammers right there as well. 4 quarreler units, good lord. Put them right behind our 2 artillery pieces. And then we might actually just keep the miners back here, just in case we need them. I don't think we're going to, though. Alright, so you can see the stones coming in. Oh, get wrecked. Oh. That can't be a fun thing to be running towards. Shoot. We should have a couple more coming in here too. They're just holding up their shields like, please, 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 please. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord. I see their goblins running around there too. Don't think I don't see that. Looks like one of the stones hit up here. It's a pretty tough shot, honestly. Can't blame them. But now, the quarrelers are coming in. They just got into range. Oh, gosh. Oh. They're already routing. Oh. Oh, gosh. What do we got over here? Yeah, we got a good line over here. We should be fine. Let's just go ahead and engage these guys. We're not too concerned about that. And this snow is going to be a pretty good test to see how my settings are doing. Sword infantry, huh? Let's see if they can get these shots off. Oh, looks like they can. Oh yeah, they changed their mind real quick about that one. Yeah, these artillery pieces are just, they're too strong, man. Too strong. Oh, the quarrelers are just... So they're pretty much all shattered at this point. I don't foresee them doing too much else. Let's pull our quarrelers back though. Let's pull these guys back.
For the High King! Dwarf warriors!
Oh man, you guys are just going ham right now. Oh, they're just spear infantry too? Yeah, they're not gonna last too long. Alright, let's see how fast we can get these guys to break. Alright, so you see the quarrelers are starting to fire now. Oh, we got another unit, huh? Okay, that's fine. Oh, Lord. That's just too powerful, man. It's too powerful. Alright, that's going to be the victory right there. It's a pretty easy battle. We didn't expect that to be tough or anything like that. We just wanted to play it out. Lost 19 people. Our ranged units pretty much won that battle for us. Alright, so that's going to secure the province for us. We will simply just occupy. Research rate. Oh, dang. That's way good. We'll take that. Let's take a look at our research then. Melee attack and melee defense for dwarf, warrior, and minor units. That's actually pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and grab that. Since the dwarf warriors are going to be making up such a big portion of our starting military, we don't need this guy either. We can get rid of that probably. But I think that's going to do it for the first episode. It looks like, yeah, we'll probably have we'll issue a commandment here. Dang, that's pretty good. Let's just focus on growth for the time being. And then looks like we have a skill point here too. Yeah. So we'll just keep on going down that path. In the turn.
Let us begin.
And that's gonna be it. We have a population surplus. Demolition over here took place, so we can go ahead and what is this? Hall of Oaths. About to make a bad joke. Thought better of it. Let's go ahead and just spend some money upgrading some of these settlements. But like I said, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit the like button. It does help out so very, very, very much. And if you want to see more in the future, go and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.